Hey there. So welcome to Let's Work the Problem, and today we are going to deep dive into that culture of India. Not exactly culture, rather what I perceive. So for the context, let's take an example of Japan. Okay, we keep talking about Japan as a they have a culture of punctuality. Those guys are the standard of punctuality, right? Everybody agree. If for them there is 9:05, it going to be 9:05, not 9:06, not even 30 seconds. That's what we have learned. The timings, the trains, their everything is so consistent in so. But for India, if I compare, not on the punctuality part, but how we are being perceived, right? Here I'm not comparing how we perceived, basically how we perceived ourselves. So what I boil down to, there are many things. There are many problems with India. So with all the problems, there are many things. But the one thing that kind of related to all of the rest of the things, there is one thing, and that is the topic of today. I try to figure out, I try to look into, and it's like a triangle. It's everything is dissecting from that. Like you can find the origination from that thing, that one particular thing, and that is our nature, Indians' nature or culture of complaining about things, complaining about what is not working, what it should be, and there is nothing wrong in a way. But when it becomes so much that everybody, because one has to act, right, one has to act on things. If you're complaining, there should be a complaint resolver also. But if everybody is involved in that one thing, then it becomes a problem. Who is going to solve it? Here we go. Who is going to solve it? Right, at the end of the day, it us only. And I'll come to that. Why I'm saying this? It's us only. So let's take an example of tier one cities, Bangalore or Delhi. Let's say Bangalore. Right? It's an IT hub. You can find the most intelligent peoples in India at this place, at this particular city. People proudly mentions in their CVs that they are problem solvers, right? But the thing is, do you really believe it that you are a problem solver? Why I'm saying this? Because people keep complaining, and I keep hearing on a daily basis that they are uh, about this Bangalore traffic, the the one and the only biggest example, the pollution, the population, whatever. Traffic is there, and there is no space for parking, also there, space issues, right? So is that problem skills just limited to just one sector, one context? Isn't the problem solving is universal? If a person is really a problem solver, that person should be solving every, like, the mind should work in a way that you can't keep iterating the same thing every day, and just to just because everybody is suffering from it, you are, so that you feel empathy. Is it so that's why you tell you, or you really work, you really think about, okay, what could be the solution for it? It irritates me. So the obvious argument that I can get is this, they are the work of the politicians, government, and all the systems that are out there. We live in democracy, right? And democracy, so there is a one thing that democracy gives a power to, that we can protest and all. Indians love protesting, candle march and all of that, and there is nothing wrong. You have to have your leaders should heard your voices. So that's the way of doing it. But that's, is it really that power? Is it really that only thing? We live in democracy. For me, or not for me, it's a universal. For Indian context, you are choosing your leaders. You are choosing the people who are leading the country, who are making the policies and all. If you have the problem, choose the better leader. Action. I'm talking about action. Why not? And it also gives you the power, the democracy, our Indian democracy gives us power to even be that leader. You don't have to be have that qualification of this or that. You could be fifth fail, fourth fail, and could be a great politician. There is no restrictions. You have to be a PhD degree or something like that. So when you're complaining, you are just complaining to get the empathy because everybody is suffering and no one is, that what makes sense to me. It's not like that people are looking for solutions or not. They are not looking for solutions. They are just want to be, get the sympathy from the others, and that's the thing. That's the thing. There's a beautiful line from our Mahatma Gandhi, that be the change you want to be in the world. If you are looking for something, there's something that it's not make sense to you, do it by yourself, or don't complain about it, because it's nonsense, it's waste of time. Yeah, I really wonder when people, in the CVs, people mention I'm problem solver and all of that. What I have seen, that they might be good at the roles that they are doing, debugging, in the coding stuff and all, but they really miserable in their own life, solving their own life problems. I don't know how it's a solve. It's anyway problem solving. So here's the interesting part, and it's a paradox. I am complaining about this complaining nature, complaining environment out there. So effectively, I am become part of that tribe. Wow. Yes. That's a shame. That's a shame for me, and I need to think regarding that. So for now, I think let's call it a day and bye.